All right, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's well. Wanted to let you know this is Thursday 45-minute class. It goes to 1. And if you're new to my class, I'm Rosanna. So welcome. Hope everyone is feeling well and getting out and enjoying this warm weather. But let's get started. We only have 45 minutes, so let's get started. The only thing I ask is that you listen to your body, give your body what it needs. If you're familiar with my class, I always tell you to up level if you want a little bit more, or you just scale it back if you need a little bit less. But this is your practice. I'm just here to guide you and just listen to your body. Okay? All right, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Go ahead and close your eyes. Okay, just start to let go of whatever it took for you to get here on your mats today. Okay, this is your time. Take the next 45 minutes. Start to bring your awareness inside. Breathing in and out through your nose. Inhaling for a count of 5. Pausing at the top. And then exhale for a count of 7. Okay, just repeating that cycle of breath. Adding your Ujjayi breath if you haven't started that yet. Okay, so just feeling that light constriction in the back of your throat as you exhale. Okay, inhale, shrug your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Okay, 2 more like that. Inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, back and down. Last one, inhale, shrug them up. Exhale, back and down. Well, opposite direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Last one, inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Okay, take a deep breath in. And out. Okay, just start to set your intention for your practice. What brought you onto your mats today? What are you looking to get out of your practice? You just want to find a little balance today. Take a deep breath in. And out. Okay, if your eyes are closed, slowly open them. Okay, come on, to your knees. Table pose. Okay, inhale, drop your belly, head and tail up, widen your collarbones. Then exhale, round your spine, push the ground away, gaze toward your navel. Inhale, drop your belly, head and tail up, widen your collarbones. Exhale, round your spine, push the ground away, gaze toward your navel. The last one, inhale, drop your belly, head and tail up. Then exhale, round your spine, push the ground away. Okay, coming back to neutral. Tuck your toes under, and then make your way to down dog. Okay, so your first downward facing dog. Spread your thighs, maybe walking it out. They bend one knee, then the other. Noticing how your body feels today. Okay, every day is different. So you have to kind of just notice what you feel. If you need to adjust. Okay, right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open up that right hip, down dog hip opener. Okay, keep that hip nice and open. Try to get your right knee to the ceiling, right heel to your left buttocks. Press your right palm into the mat. So keep your shoulders square and then try to get your chest towards your left thigh. Extend your right leg back, square your hips up, inhale. And then release your right leg down. Okay, other side, left leg up, inhale. Bend your left knee, open up that left hip, down dog hip opener. Open it up, try to get your left knee to the ceiling. Okay. Press your right palm into the mat firmly and then try to get your chest towards your right thigh. Extend your right leg back, square your hips off, inhale. Release your left leg down. Okay, come into high plank pose. Okay, pause here in high plank pose, building heat from within. Okay, so lift up between your shoulder blades, tuck your tailbone in toward your navel. Okay, take a deep breath in. Okay, come forward past your wrist crease. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Chaturanga, elbows in. Maybe drop your knees. Okay, release. Inhale, lift up. Find your back bend. Cobra Pose, if you're ready, upward facing dog. Lift your heart wherever you are, squeeze your glutes, breathe into your low back. And then use your core strength, press it back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, down dog. And out. Okay, inhale, come high up on your balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your heels down. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Exhale, drop your heels down. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Exhale, pivot your heels over to the right side of your mat. Staying here, walking that left foot behind the right, going deeper into your left side. Okay, if you want more, lift your left leg up to the ceiling. Okay. Again, try to get your chest toward your right thigh, feeling that side stretch in your left side body. Come back to center. Inhale, lift both heels, and exhale, pivot your heels over to the left. Staying here, walking that right foot behind the left, going deeper into your right side. Take a deep breath into your right side body. If you lift your leg, lift it up here. Take a deep breath. And out. Okay. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, drop your heels. Okay, come forward into high plank pose. This time we're gonna lower all the way down to our bellies, okay? For a count of 5, so slowly lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, you're hovering. Okay, now release all the way down. Okay, interlace your hands behind your back, Shavasana, locust pose. Okay. On the inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, going for length. Squeeze your glutes. Okay, let your neck be an extension of your spine. So you wanna gaze maybe a little bit forward, maybe past your mat. Lift up a little bit higher. Okay, deep breath. Stay for the exhale. Good. Okay, release everything down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Press back up through high plank pose or bent knees. And then press it back to down dog. Take a deep breath in. And out. Good. Inhale, come high up on your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Gaze forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Reach your eyes all the way up, Veerabhadrasana, upward salute. Find a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, come straight back down the midline, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine, prepare. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lifting up, Urdhva Mukha, lift your heart, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, press it back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Okay, if you want to up level, maybe add another chaturanga. Okay, if you want to down level, drop your knees, chest, chin. Come into Cobra Pose. Take a deep breath in. And out. Okay. Inhale, come high up on your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up, back bend. Exhale, press back, down dog. Okay, right leg back and up, 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open up that right hip, down dog, hip opener. Extend your right leg back, square your hips off, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, hold, hover, press the ground away. Inhale, 3-legged dog, back up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold and hover, press the ground away. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, hold and hover. Tap your right knee down to the mat, inhale. Exhale, touch your nose and then place your foot between your hands. Ground your left foot down. Rise up to Veerabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Okay, take a deep breath and lift your arms, lift your heart. Maybe get your palms to touch. Lift your gaze, look at your thumbs. Bend your right knee a little bit deeper as you ground your left foot down firmly. Pull that right hip back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Okay, right foot steps back. 3, a high plank pose, maybe leg lifted. Then lower down, chaturanga. Release your right leg, back bend. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg back and up, inhale. Bend your left knee, open up that left hip, down dog, hip opener. Extend your left leg back, square your hips off, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, hold, hover. Inhale, three-legged dog, back up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold and hover. Inhale, three-legged dog, back up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, hold and hover. Step your left knee down, inhale. Exhale, touch your nose and then place your foot between your hands. Ground your right heel down, rise up, Veerabhadrasana 1. Okay, staying here for a couple breaths. Lift your arms, lift your heart, maybe palms touching, gaze at your thumbs. Feel that the outer edge of your right foot grounded into the mat. You tuck your left up under. Take one more breath in, lift up. And then exhale, hands down, frame your left foot. Left foot steps back, hover if you want. And then lower down, chaturanga. Release your left leg, lift up into your back bend. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, 1. Inhale, try to get your chest towards your thighs. Exhale, 2, heels rooted down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, come high up on your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana chair. Come into low chair, hover your torso over your thighs. Okay, squeeze those knees together. Come high up on the balls of your feet. Step your knees, plant your hands down, setting up for crow. Okay, if crow is not in your practice, you can either come into Malasana squat pose or just work the prep. Hands come down shoulder width apart. Come high up on the balls of your feet. Bend your elbows and place your knees into the back of your arms. Start to lean forward, feeling what it feels like to get a little weight on the back of your arms. Maybe one foot lifts up, maybe the other. Wherever you are, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. If you're jumping back, you can jump back or plant your feet down, step back. Okay, your journey back to your vinyasa. Okay, you can take a vinyasa or not. We're all gonna be in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Okay, right leg back and up, inhale. Bend your right knee, open up that right hip, down dog hip opener. Staying here or flipping your dog. Wild thing, pull those hips up high. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Maybe finding a full wheel if that's accessible. Keep rolling those hips up a little bit higher. Good. Okay, with control, flip it back up and over, three-legged dog. Reset your hips. Exhale, bring your knee to your right tricep. If you have your arm balance, go for it, Kundalini. Inhale, back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, round your back like a cat. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your left tricep, rock star. Extend your right leg to the top left corner. Left arm reaches up over your head, and then bring it up and over your ear. Pull those hips up a little bit higher, trying to get the right side of your heart open toward the ceiling. So press your right palm to the mat and really open up here. Feel that stretch. Deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Left hand comes down. Touch your right knee to your nose. Place your foot between your hands. Okay, and rise up to Crescent Lunge. Back leg strong. Okay. Sink down a little bit deeper. Bring your hands to your heart center. Reach your sternum forward and twist over to your right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Back leg is strong and straight. If you need to modify, left knee will come down. Gaze comes up, maybe over that right shoulder. Really press your left elbow into the right side of your knee. Okay, left hand comes down, right arm comes up for easy twist. Okay, left hand roots down, right arm reaches up. Okay, step your right foot back, Vashisthasana side plank pose. Okay, modification is rainbow, so left knee would come down. Okay, wherever you are, try to lift your right leg, maybe even just for an inch. Holding it here. 5, maybe grab your big toe, that's accessible, it's a lot of hamstring. 4, 3, 2, okay, now we're gonna bring your right knee towards your chest. Okay, step it forward, come into warrior 2. There you go. Okay, whatever way you need to get there. Once you find it, sink down. Really work your stability of your pose. Back leg is strong, right knee is over your ankle. Flip your right palm, reach it forward, inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Walk those left fingertips down your left leg. Right arm reaches up and over your ear. Open up your whole side body. Gaze up underneath that right arm. Inhale back to warrior two. Reach it forward. And then exhale, extended side angle. Utthita Parshvottanasana. Okay, ground that left foot down firmly. Tuck your right hip under towards your midline. Left arm reaches up and over your ear. The side angle from your left fingertips all the way down to your left heel. And then gaze comes up underneath the left arm. Okay, bring your left arm up. Okay, keep your right knee bent. Come back to warrior two. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your heart here, inhale. Heels of the palms touching. And then exhale, fold to the inside of your right leg. Humble warrior. Okay, tuck that right hip under. Again, ground that left foot down. Crown head's reaching down towards your mat. Maybe head towards your ankle. Good. Release your hands down. Frame your right foot. Okay, step your left foot halfway up. Anchor that left heel down. Pull your right hip back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold your torso over your right leg for pyramid. If your chest touches your thigh pretty easily, if you have that flexibility, bring your hands behind your back. Come into reverse namaste. You challenge that balance. Okay, you can interlace your hands behind your back maybe. Imagine chin toward your shin, reaching your heart forward towards your feet. Pull that right hip back, feeling that stretch in your hamstring, that right hamstring, your right IT band. Deep breath. And out. Good. Okay, release your hands down. Okay, you're gonna bring that left leg up. Warrior three prep. Okay, so warrior three prep, that left leg is strong. Flex your left foot to your left heel. Imagine trying to push a button on the back wall with your heel. Left hand stays on, right arm comes up. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Okay, you can stay right here, bend your left foot, grab the top of your left foot with your right hand, kick that leg away. Feeling that stretch in your hamstring, your quad. Deep breath. And out. Good. Okay, if you have a hold of your foot, gently release. Right hand stays on, left arm comes up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Okay, balance here. Flex your left foot strong. That's gonna be your stability. Okay, try to get your left shoulder stacked over the right. Maybe your gaze comes to your left hand. If you want a little bit more, maybe start to lift your right hand off the mat. Challenge that balance here. Okay, bend your right knee, step it back. Warrior two. Okay, straighten out your right leg. Reach your fingertips forward, inhale. And then exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Okay, left shoulder stacked over the right. Again, tucking that right hip under towards the midline. Really feeling it in that hamstring. Okay, gaze comes to your left thumb. Okay, on the inhale, slowly rise up. Bend your right knee, warrior two. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your right foot. Okay, and then start to lift your right foot off the mat. Try to, without dragging it back, right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open up that right hip, down dog, hip opener. Extend your right leg back, square your hips. Keep that leg lifted high. Hinge forward into high plank pose. And then lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows in, slow and controlled. Release your right leg. Lift up into your back bend. Again, modifying whatever way you need to. We're gonna add a double here if you want one. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, take a deep breath in, down dog. Exhale it out. Hey, left leg back and up, inhale. Bend your left knee, open up that left hip, down dog, hip opener. Staying right here or flipping your dog. Finding that wild thing, it's accessible. Really press your sole of your left foot down. Roll those hips up higher. Maybe finding a full wheel if that's accessible for you. Take a deep breath. Yep. Stay here for the exhale. Okay, go ahead, flip yourself back up and over. Three-legged dog, reset your hips. Exhale, bring your knee to your left tricep. Work those obliques. Touch your tricep or fly it into Kundalini if you have it. Okay, Inhale, three-legged dog, back up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Try to touch your nose, push forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee to your left tricep, pause. Extend your left leg to the top right corner of your mat, and lift your right arm up for rock star. Okay, once it's lifted, bring your right arm up and over your ear, and then try to get both those hips up a little bit higher, trying to get the left side of your heart open to the ceiling. Okay, now left hand comes down. Touch your left knee to your nose, and then try to place your foot between your hands. Rise up to crescent lunge. Strong crescent, sink it down. Okay, bring your hands to your heart center. Reach your sternum forward, twist over to your left. Crescent twist. Right leg is strong, especially if the knee is up. Push off your back foot. Gaze comes underneath your left, over your left shoulder. Feel that spinal twist. Okay, right hand comes down, left arm comes up for easy twist. Okay, keeping your right hand where it is, step your left foot back, Vashisthasana, okay, or rainbow. And then working into Vashi 2 with that left leg lifted. Maybe even grabbing the big toe if that's accessible. But wherever you are, bow those hips up high. If you're in your side plank pose, the key is to try to get the sole of your right foot rooted into the mat. That will give you stability to lift up a little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring your left knee towards your chest. Step it forward and come into warrior 2. Okay, once you find your warrior 2, sink it down. Flip your left palm, reach forward, inhale. Exhale, reverse. Bend your left knee a little bit deeper. Reach your left arm up and over and walk those right fingers down your right leg. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Reach it forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Theta Parshva. Okay, tuck your left hip under. Push off the outer edge of your right foot as you open your torso to the side wall. Keep reaching those right fingers up and over your ear, feeling that side angle. Good. Left knee stays bent. Inhale, back up. Okay, interlace your hands behind your back. Maybe go down one knuckle the unusual way. Heels of the palms touching, lift your heart, inhale. And then exhale, fold the inside of your left leg for humble warrior. Engaging only what's necessary, so soften your face, your jaw. But you really feel that right foot rooted down. Feel your navel pulling up towards your spine. Okay, release your hands down. Frame your left foot. Okay. And then you step your right foot halfway up. Parshva. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold over your left leg. Pyramid. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, find a little softness and ease. Trying to mirror what you did on the other side. If you came into reverse namaste, or maybe interlaced your hands behind your back. Release your hands down. Okay, if they're up, okay, you're gonna come onto your left foot. Right hand stays down, left arm comes up for easy revolved half moon pose. Okay, Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Keep opening up your torso towards the side wall. Flex your right foot strong, stabilize in your pose. Pull your navel up towards your spine. Okay, left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Okay, mirroring what you did. Okay, maybe. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go back here. Okay, so what we did for revolved half moon, if you want, you can actually bend your right knee, grab the top of your right foot. I don't want you guys to miss out on that. Okay, gotta balance you out. Okay, now if you have your foot, release it. Now working into Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand down, right arm up. Flex your right foot strong. Okay, that's gonna stabilize your pose, that right leg. Okay, maybe challenging yourself by lifting your left hand off the mat. Okay, put a slight bend in your left knee, step it back, and come into warrior 2. Straighten out your left leg, reach your fingertips forward, inhale, and then exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Gaze to your right hand, tuck your left hip under, little to no weight on your left hand. Really use your legs and core here. Inhale, slowly rise up. Bend your left knee, warrior 2. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your left foot. Come up on your finger pads and lift your left foot up about a half inch off the mat, maybe an inch, without dragging it back. Left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Come into high plank pose, leg lifted high or not. Lower down, chaturanga. Release your left leg. Lift up into your back bend. And then if you want the double, exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Okay, you want to be mindful of all your movements. Try to stay in control. Okay, if something doesn't feel right, you have to back right off. Okay? Again, your practice. Try to find that edge, but know when to back off. Take a deep breath in. And out. Okay, inhale, come high up on your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana chair. I'm gonna face front so you can see. We're gonna work into side crow. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift your heart here, inhale, and twist over to your right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Keep sinking those hips back and down. You want your thighs parallel to the mat. Staying here if you want, or teeing your arms out. Maybe your left hand comes down to the mat. If you're working into side crow, plant both hands to the right side of your mat. Heels towards your bottom. Okay, bend your elbows, okay? And then you wanna glue your elbows against your right thigh. Pull your knees in tight, okay? So as you bend your elbows, you're gonna lean to the right. Maybe both feet, maybe one foot will come up, maybe both. If you're in your side crow, extend both legs out in front of you, full expression. Wherever you are, you're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, and then we're gonna come back to center, forward fold, let it go. Okay, step your feet hip width apart. Place your whole hand underneath your foot, Padahastasana, Gorilla Pose, and your toes to your wrist crease. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs, bring your elbows out to the side. Start to shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. Getting deeper into your hamstrings and feeling that nice wrist release. Just letting your head hang. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, then release your hands. Okay, tips of your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, Utkatasana chair. Squeeze your knees, sink that booty down. Other side, hands to your heart center, lift your heart here, inhale, and twist over to your left. Okay, pull that right knee back, sink your booty down. Staying here, teeing your arms out, or if you're working that side crow, okay, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Okay, you're gonna glue your elbows against your left thigh. So just pull your knees in tight and lean to the left. Maybe one foot comes up, maybe both. Maybe you extend your legs out. Wherever you are here and working your expression. Okay, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, inhale, lift up halfway. Bring your hands to your hips. Keep a micro bend in your knees. Slowly rise all the way up. And bring your hands and feet together. Samasthiti. Take a deep breath in. Reconnect with your breath. And out. Okay. Bend your knees in out. Utkatasana chair. If you want to move back to a crow pose, go for it. Okay. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step, jump, float, maybe through crow. Your journey back to your vinyasa. Okay. Meeting in downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press back. Take a deep breath in. And out. Inhale, three-legged dog, back up. Bend your right knee, open up that right hip, down dog, hip opener. Send your right leg back, square your hips off, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your right tricep, pause. Kundalini if you want. Inhale, back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left tricep, pause. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, pause. Tap your right knee down, inhale. Exhale, touch your nose. Step your foot between your hands. Okay, and bring your hand to the inside of your right foot. Okay, lizard pose. Okay, from lizard pose, okay, you can keep your left knee up or down. If you want, okay, you can drop your left knee. Maybe grab the top of your left foot with your right hand. Find a little bit of a twist, a quad stretch here. Okay, working into your lizard. So if you want from here, okay, if you want to do the Kundalini, if you haven't done it, okay, you're gonna bring your hands, right hand to the outside of your right foot. Okay, left elbow comes into your left hip. Extend your right leg. Okay, lean forward to the left. Maybe that back leg will come up. Scissor pose, Kundalini. Maybe you're gonna take a bind here. Okay, so wherever you are, if you're taking the bind, hands come behind you. Maybe come into easy bird of paradise. Okay, or you're just gonna stay right where you are, working into that lizard. The lizard is a hip opener. Okay, so just notice how your hip feels. Maybe move it around a little bit. Okay, if you're in easy bird of paradise, you're standing tall. Extend your right leg if you want. Gaze over your left shoulder. And if you're up, we're gonna make our way back down. Okay, we're all gonna meet into lizard pose. If you're on your forearms, okay, come back up to your hands. Okay, you're gonna frame your right foot, and then you're gonna come into standing split. Okay, touch your right, maybe grab your right ankle with your right hand. You only do that if your chest touches your thigh. If you don't have that flexibility, just work on it doesn't matter how high that left leg up, just work on that right hamstring. It's all about the right hamstring here. Good. Okay, bend your right knee, step it back. Runner's lunge. Left hand down, right arm up, because easy twist. And then we're gonna walk our hands to the left side of your mat, wide angle forward fold. Okay, inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. If you want to invert here, plant your head down, taking your inversion. Okay, working on the negative as you come down. So once you're up, you can even play around your legs, maybe bring it down halfway if that's where you are. Okay, if inversions are not in your practice, okay, work your hamstrings. If your head comes down easily to the ground, bring your feet a little closer together. If you want to work your shoulders a little bit, maybe lift up halfway, bring your hands behind your back, and bring your arms up and over your head, working into your shoulders. Okay, wherever you are, hold it and breathe. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, lift up halfway. Pivot your left foot out and then sink down to Skandasana, surface lunge. Okay, we're gonna come back and forth. Okay, if you find a spot that feels really good for you, maybe you hold it. Okay, I like to move it around a little bit. It just gets the fluid moving through my hip joints. So, whatever feels good for you. But if you do one side, make sure you hold it and then do the other side. You can even hold it and take a bind here. Opening up those shoulders. Whatever works. Okay. Eventually coming back to center. And then forward folding here. Lift up halfway. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Drop your left knee down and sink back for Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Pull that right hip back. Flex your right toes back towards your shins. Okay, if you want to go a little bit deeper, maybe start to slide that right foot forward. You might be able to put a block underneath that right thigh or wherever you work. Full Hanumanasana. Deep breath in. And out. Remember, the more uncomfortable a pose feels to you, the deeper your Ujjayi breath. Direct the breath into the space where you feel the most discomfort. And that's how you're going to find space in your body, is through your breath. It's really focused. Make that mind muscle connection. Slowly make your way back up. Okay. You're gonna frame your right foot. Okay, come back up on your finger pads. Okay, this is pretty hard. So if you want, you can even put books or a block underneath your hands. Start to lift your right foot up. Try to do a lot of core strength. Okay, and without dragging that right leg back, three-legged dog, back up. Bend your right knee, open up that right hip, down dog, hip opener. Extend your right leg back, square your hips, and come into pigeon pose. Okay. Pigeon pose, you can stay right here, okay, with your torso upright. You can bend your left foot, come into your mermaid, or if you want to come into your full expression here, lift your torso up, inhale, and then keeping that length in your spine, start to come down onto your forearms. Maybe release your forehead down. Okay, if you're working your back bend and your quad stretch, it's a back bend. So you want to keep lifting your heart upwards. Okay, lift your heart, deep breath in, and out. So begin to make your way back up, nice and slow. Okay, you're gonna start to make your way back into downward facing dog. So lift your legs. Maybe bring that right leg back and up, three-legged dog. Downward facing dog, staying here. Taking your vinyasa if you want. Inhale into high plank pose. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up back bend. If you want that double. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. And out. Left leg back and up, inhale. Bend your left knee, open up that left hip, down dog, hip opener. Extend your left leg back, square your hips. Exhale, bring your knee to your left tricep. Pause. Maybe come into Kundalini. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to the right tricep, pause. Inhale, back and up. And then exhale, bring your knee to your outside of your left hand. Find that lizard pose. Okay, whatever variation you took on either side. Okay, maybe you came down to your forearms. Maybe you dropped your right knee. Maybe you bent your right knee, grab the top of your right foot with your left hand. Maybe you took your arm balance, Kundalini, left hand underneath your left leg. Okay, left foot steps forward. Okay, lean forward to the right. Maybe the right leg comes up. Okay. Maybe you took easy bird of paradise. So you have to take the bind behind your back. And then step your right foot to meet the left. Okay, again, wherever you are, just breathe. Easy bird of paradise, torso upright. Extend your left leg, gaze over your right shoulder. Okay, holding. Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, wherever you are, making your way back down. Okay. Coming back into lizard pose. Okay, right hand stays down, left arm comes up for easy twist. Okay, walk your hands to the right side of your mat, wide angle forward fold. Second time here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Okay, you have about 8 full breaths here. So whatever you need to do. Okay, if you want to do Titabasana, the arm balance, firefly, that's available. If you're taking your inversion, take your inversion. Again, working on the negative, coming down. So you want to go down nice and slow. If you're working your hamstrings, work your hamstrings. Okay, if you're up, make your way back down with control. Okay, again, maybe trying to get your heels down first if you're coming down from a headstand. Inhale, lift up halfway. Okay, walk your hands to the left side of your mat, and then drop your right knee down. Okay, sink back, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Flex your left toes back toward your shins, pull that left hip back. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Okay. Staying here, be sliding that left foot forward, working to your full Hanumanasana. Deep breath. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And out. Another breath. And up. And then slow wherever you are. Again, no rush. If you find a spot that feels good, stay where you are. You can always meet us at the end. Okay, you're home, so no one can see you. Okay, so come up on your finger pads, lift your left foot up. Now drag it back, left leg back, and up three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open up that left foot, left hip, I mean. Extend your left leg back, square your hips, and come into pigeon pose. Okay, find your pigeon here. Your variation. So if you want to just stay upright, maybe taking your quad stretch, your back bend, or keeping your torso upright, keeping that length in your spine, come down to your forearms, and bring your head down for your full expression of your pigeon. Okay, I like to work my back bend. Holding here, deep breath. And up. Okay, slowly begin to make your way back up, nice and slow. Making your way back to down dog. Okay, and then left leg lifts. Bend your left knee, open up that left hip. Send your left leg back, square your hips. If you want to take a vinyasa here, take it. Or just release your left foot down, down dog. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. I'm going to take a double here. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Okay, good. Okay, we're going to find our way to our seat, so you can drop your knees, cross your feet, or jump through. Okay, find your seat, sitting nice and tall. Torso's upright. Lift your arms up here, inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Okay, again, flexing your toes back towards your shins. Maybe lifting your hips up, walking them back, finding that space in your hamstrings. Chin towards shin, feeling that stretch in your low back, definitely in your hamstrings, and finding softness and ease as you exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come onto your backs. Good. Okay, setting up for your back bend, bridge your wheel. Okay, make sure you can touch your heels to your fingertips. On the inhale, lift your hips, lift your low back off the mat, bridge pose. Okay, maybe interlace your hands behind your back, tuck your shoulders underneath you. Full wheel, plant your hands by your ears. Come into your full wheel. Wherever you are, squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift, lowering those hips up high. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And out. Okay, if you're in full wheel, come down to bridge. Okay, all of us in bridge, come hop on the balls of your feet. Tuck your tailbone in. Deep breath into your low back. Exhale, release your upper back. Tuck your tailbone in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, low back. Okay. Now I'm in back. Sorry, low back is still lifted here. Tuck your tailbone and feel that length in your low back space. You're going to feel a pelvic tilt. Deep breath into that space. And slowly release your bottom down. Hug both knees in toward your chest. Good. There you go. Okay. Keep a hold of your right knee. Extend your left leg out in front of you. Okay. Pull that right kneecap in towards your armpit. Keep your thigh close to your chest. Extend your right leg to the ceiling. Grab the back of your right leg and start to pull your right leg in towards you. Maybe lift your head up. Try to get your forehead to your shin or your knee. Okay, release your head down. Hug your right knee back in. Inhale. Exhale. Left knee pulls in tight. Right leg extends out. Keeping that left thigh close to your chest. Extend your left leg to the ceiling. Go to the back of your left leg. Start to pull that left leg in towards you. Maybe lift your head up. Try to get your forehead to your shin or your knee. Finding that softness and ease. Release your head down. Hug both knees in toward your chest. Keep your knees close to your chest. Your arms out. Let your knees fall to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Spinal twist. Keep your right hand maybe on the outside of your left knee. The key here is to keep both shoulder blades rooted into the mat. So you want to really try to get that left shoulder blade down. It doesn't matter if your knees hit the ground. My knees don't do that. Deep breath. Inhale back to center. Keep your knees tight. Let your knees fall over to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Right shoulder blade rooted down. Maybe taking your left hand to the outside of your right knee. The closer your knees are to your chest, the longer your spine. So pull those knees in. Breathing into your spinal twist. Okay, coming back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest, either happy baby or Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want a little bit more, maybe Upavishta straddle. Straighten both legs. Okay, if you're in happy baby, root that tailbone down. Okay, if there's anything that your body needs, if you need to take a final inversion, it could be a shoulder stand. Shoulder stand is when your hips come up. Okay, shoulder stand. Okay, counter pose would be plow. Okay, no rush here, so you want to take your time. But you want to come into plow, maybe bend your knees, Karna Padasana, ear pressure pose. Hold it there for as long as you need. Okay, and then the last counter pose for that would be fish. So extend your legs out, come up on your forearms and lift your heart, or get the crown of your head down to the mat. Okay, that's a sequence you want to do towards the end of your practice. So work on that if that's what you want to do. If you want to work another headstand, handstand, forearm stand, the counter pose for that is child's pose. Okay, if you're ready for your final resting pose, you're gonna extend both legs out in front of you. Bring your arms to each side of your body, palms facing up, open to receive, or palms facing down to stay grounded. Just close your eyes, releasing any kind of controlled breath that you're still holding on to, letting your body melt, bones and heart heavy for Shavasana. If you're still working, do your thing. Just make sure you take a little time for yourself at the end of your practice. Take a little Shavasana, well-deserved, acknowledging that you've worked hard. You want to work hard, and you want to rest. Okay. You're still in Shavasana. Stay as long as you need. I need to finish class, so if you're with me, start to bring your awareness back into your body and your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe start to circle your wrists and your ankles. And nod your head left to right. Okay. Gently reach your arms up over your head, giving yourself a full body stretch. Maybe hook your thumbs, feet together. Really get nice and long here. Inhaling, filling up belly, ribs, and chest, pulling those thumbs apart. As you exhale, keep pulling those thumbs apart and then pull your navel down into your spine. Feel that side stretch. Let all that breath out. Okay, unhook your thumbs, start to hug your knees back in toward your chest. Give yourself one last hug. feeling grateful and thankful for everything that your body does for you and for all of your movements. And just thanking yourself for making space in your day to bring yourself onto your mat to practice. Giving yourself credit for showing up today on your mats, doing the work, and taking care of you, your body, your mind, and your soul. Take a deep breath in and out. And then when you're ready, slowly start to rock and roll your spine back up to seated, or you can roll over to one side. Gently press yourself back up. You find your seat, sitting tall, noticing how you feel, just feeling the effects of your practice. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Shoulder blades together, lifting your heart, navel in, and hands to heart center, slight bow to your head. Take a deep breath and out. May your lives be filled with love and kindness. May you be happy, healthy, and safe. And may your practice continue to benefit your lives as well as those around you. Thank you for sharing your practice, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste, yogis.